Hey guys, so today I have a first impressions video of the Tanya Burr makeup collection. It's been out for several months, I believe, in the UK. So I'll show you everything I got, and then at the very end of this video you can see the look that I created using some of these products. So some of these items I picked up from feelunique.com or .co.uk. Which is a British website that ships to the US, and some of these items my boyfriend was kind enough to pick up for me from Superdrug while he was in London. So Feel Unique, because it's international, they can't ship nail polish, so that's why some of those products I wasn't able to purchase for myself. But anyway, so the box from Feel Unique, I feel like this is second time in recent months that I've ordered from them. I don't think the other box, I think in my November haul maybe, the Emma Hardy cleansing balm I also purchased from Feel Unique. And I don't know if I held up the box in that video, but this one definitely kind of took a beating, as you can see. Luckily all of the products inside were fine. Like, I didn't have any damaged products. You can see the bottom too. I mean, who knows what happened. So it does have to go through customs, but I've never had any issues with that, so there you go. And just for the sake of being complete, it came with the packing peanuts, styrofoam, whatever. Alright, and my boyfriend also picked up I guess it was the December issue of Glamour magazine, which I haven't even really gotten into, as you can see. But this is Tanya Burr on the cover there for the Glamour UK. So it was also really nice because, and I've said this before, the British magazines, they come with like free gifts a lot of times, and this one, it had various things. There was a Clinique Pop lip color in Cherry Pop or Nude Pop, or a high impact mascara, or one of the dramatically different lotions. So a really good value. And this magazine retails, I don't know how much it sells for. Oh, it says only £2 right there. But that's like the same cost as a US magazine, and you get a free sample. And I also like, they have, I think this is like the airport size maybe. I don't know, their magazines, like this one is smaller than like a normal US magazine. So eventually I'll read that. And just to show you, this is the lipstick sample that came with that. This is Cherry Pop, which is the red. So that's a really decent sample. And I haven't seen these samples of this lipstick pop up in any of the Clinique gifts with purchase or anything like that, so I was really happy that that was available. So this is like the normal Clinique Pop lipstick. So it's similar packaging. It feels a little like cheaper plastic, but I'll just show you. And I've used this, but it's fairly full. So that's, I mean, this one's skinnier, but it's really like just about as high. But anyway, really good sample. It's kind of a tangent there, but okay. So the actual items that I purchased or were purchased for me, I got the Tanya Burr Everyday Flutter lashes, which I am wearing. And it doesn't contain a lash glue. I'll give you an idea of prices as I'm going through this. The lashes are, I think I got these prices from either Feel Unique or Superdrug, but this retails for about £5.49, which is about $8.45. So not bad for lashes. So I also got this little kit, which just kind of on a whim, I guess. And this was one thing he had to purchase for me because it does contain a nail polish. So this is the Gingerbread Nail Polish Lip Gloss and Nail File Trio. So that's what that looks like, and I don't have a price on that because I didn't buy it. I think it's kind of sold out. So it says the nail polish is in Cookie Cutter. The lip gloss is Sugar and Spice, and the nail file, just a nail file. So I did swatch the nail polish. This is like one coat of the glitter, and that is 2 or 3 kind of built up. So there you go. And I will swatch. I don't think this is the full size lip gloss. This is 5 ml, and the full size would be, oh, what would it be? 7.5, I think. And the nail file isn't something I don't know. I don't really care for these types, but it looks like this side feels really smooth. So I don't know if it's just, it's not a nail file side. This like pink side is the scratchy bit, but there you go. All right, so this is Sugar and Spice. It sounds like these are limited edition colors. So kind of a sheer peachy wash, like so. One thing that does kind of concern me, it says if irritation occurs, discontinue use. So haven't had any problems in the last, 5 minutes, but there's that. And I also got 2 other nail polishes. These are just kind of her regular collection. And I will mention, I think she originally launched her line and then relaunched it and kind of repackaged some of the products. And I do really enjoy, there's my camera, the nail polish packaging that she switched to. So it's kind of the Nails Inc. type packaging. Alright, so I mean, the lids aren't identical, like you can see, not that it matters, but I think this one is slightly more tapered at the ends. Same kind of principle though. And the tops do come off if you prefer polishing with just this kind of ribbed black. And it has a little heart, and it's obviously mirrored, so that's really nice. I like the gold lettering there. And this is the shade Penguin Chick. I was going to say chic, but it's Penguin Chick. And this is the shade Duvet Day, which I've had a lot of lately over the holidays. And let's see. So I kind of did. Alright, so I have Duvet Day on my nails right now, and over it I actually put some of this Nicole by OPI Kissed at Midnight, just to kind of give it a little bit more pizzazz for the holidays. But I think on the nails it actually applied pretty well. Like I kind of chose to apply this color because this light kind of creamy shade is notoriously difficult to apply. But I think in 2 coats it's pretty much, opaque, and I don't see any huge streaks or anything, so I was pretty impressed with that. So this is it. I think, let me try and see. I think this is 1 coat and this is 2. So maybe just because these like plastic wheels are larger than my normal nails, like I'm not as used to the amount of polish it takes. So I still see a little bit of streaking and a few bald spots on this one, but I think on the actual nail it did fine. And this is the other one. This is the Penguin, can't say that right, Penguin Chick. You condition yourself to say things, the proper way, and then can't say regular words. But again, I think this is, how do I do this? I think this is 1 coat and this is a few more. So there you go. It's kind of it's more of a browny taupe. From the picture online it looked more of just like a gray, but I think it's more like a taupe, like a true brown taupe. So that's the nail polish, and that retails or those retail normally for $4.99, which is about $7.68. So I don't think that's bad at all for a polish of this quality. And I've had this on, what is it? It's the second, and I think I applied these New Year's Eve. So a few days with no sort of major chippage. I did apply the glitter top coat, which has kind of, you know, left a few of the edges a little rougher, but on the whole, I've been happy with it. So I would be happy to pay that price for this nail polish. And like Superdrug and Feel Unique, they do a lot of sales on these types of products, so you can usually pick them up for less even. So I got this. This is another holiday exclusive, and this is, what is it called? It's the Merry Kissmas Cosmetic Bag Lip Gloss Duo and Eye Shimmer Pot. And the eye shimmer pot is in the shade Chandelier, and the glosses are in the shades Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend and Carousel. So I applied this on my eyes, as you will see, and I think it's really pretty. It's definitely a product, like any sort of loose product like this, that you have to be prepared for a little bit more mess and a little bit more work, but I think it, you know, gave me a really nice bronze sort of eye, so I might try this out again. I don't know. I might look into what other shade she has of this, if it is a permanent product. But yeah, I don't know how often I will actually reach for this. All right, and then actually, now that I think of it, I'm gonna re-wet my brush. Oops. And try to see how intense we can get it. As I mentioned, of course, the problem is you pick up a lot of product and you don't want too much. Okay, so that maybe got it a little bit more kind of opaque. So nice little product. I don't know how much it retails for normally, if it's available for purchase normally. It's something kind of fun to play with, especially if it's kind of a holiday or party or whatever. I'll swatch the lip glosses for you. The pink one right now is what I'm wearing. So you can see it's much brighter in the tube. You just get more of a tint on your lips. And they kind of smell vaguely sweet, but not anything that's like really obnoxious. And these are, I think I only have kind of the special edition lip glosses from her. So these are 5 mil. The full sizes would be 7.5 mil. And they have little hearts on the top there, which is cute. The packaging does feel a little bit plasticky. It says they were made in China, so there's that. This is Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend, which, okay, it does actually have it's like white sparkle, looks like. You can see that. So that's probably something you'd want to layer over a lipstick, but I do really, it kind of reminds me of the like Dior Rosy Glow or any of those types of colors that turn they turn a certain color based on your whatever chemistry or body heat. It kind of reminds me of the color that those turn a lot of times, but it's not like that. It's just the color it is. And I think originally this was $23.10, but you can pick it up, I think, from Feel Unique or Superdrug. I'm not sure who has it still, but it's on sale for about $16, so 30% off. So cute little bag that you can continue to use. It says Tanya Burr here, upside down, but it's kind of a nice little touch. And again, it says Tanya Burr here, but it's really just a gold glittery bag. It's not like rough. It's entirely smooth, but it has like stars kind of put on top, and then a pretty pink lining. Alright, and last but not least, I have this, again, it was a holiday limited edition. This is the Candy Glam palette, and I think I paid $21 for this, which is kind of a lot for like a drugstore type product, but I think you get a lot in here and it's of pretty good quality. So it opens like so. You can see, hello, big heart-shaped mirror, and doesn't stand up or anything. And you get 9 eyeshadows, a lip gloss, a bronzer, and a blush. So you do get kind of a lot. Again, I used this eyeshadow palette and the bronzer and blush, everything. I didn't use this lip gloss, which is in the shade Daydream. Kind of another peachy color. It's not a color I would probably pick up for myself, but because it's so sheer, you know, you're not going to get a lot of the color from it. Okay, so I just wanted to swatch. This is Sugar and Spice next to Daydream. So this one, Sugar and Spice, just seems a little bit darker to me. Alright, and so with the shadows, you can see they have a really pretty kind of star design, which I'm always disappointed to mess up. But you can see I used ballet slippers pretty heavily. I used teddy bear, I used snowflake, and I used creme brulee. And they all pretty much have that design mostly intact. And then the blush is pretty peony, and the bronze is beach bronze, and they have that kind of ribbed effect. So I think I'm actually going to turn the camera facing down and swatch these on my arm for you, just so you can kind of get a better look at those, and I'll insert that footage. Okay, let's start off with Snowflake. Like so. Chandelier. Plumberry. Creme brulee. Date Night in Paris. Ballet slippers. Baking brownies. And teddy bear. Starry Night. That one's really pretty. Alright, so I don't think I can get them all in shot. Alright, so from the top we have Starry Night, Teddy Bear, Baking Brownies, Ballet Slippers, Date Night in Paris, Creme Brulee, Plumberry, Chandelier, and Snowflake. And on the other arm, I will do the blush, which is Pretty Peony, and the bronzer, which is called Beach Bronze. I think these were pretty impressive as they applied to the eyes. I haven't, you know, just casually swatched them. Let's do that now. They feel, you know, pretty buttery. That's Ballet Slippers. That's Teddy Bear. That is Snowflake. So let's see how those... So really not bad. I mean, that Ballet Slippers is more of a shimmery color. I wasn't sure by looking at it whether it had shimmer, but it is shimmery. This one's kind of a frost, I would say, and that one is more matte. But still, really nice texture. And I just kind of wiped my hand off so it's not completely dry. But just to try and blend those out a little bit. The brown isn't really blending as much because my hand was wet. So yeah, so on the whole, I'm much more impressed with her line than I thought I would be. I would recommend checking it out. I mean, the packaging is kind of cutesy. I mean, I think for like a young, like a teenage girl, this would be really, it would have been, it's probably sold out, but it would have been a really nice Halloween Christmas present. You know, has that kind of glitter foiling. As a practical matter, it's not the best for storage. I feel like you do get kind of a lot of wasted space, mostly just to, I think, make room for the lip gloss. So I might try to depot these, although I do really kind of like the font that they used and how everything is labeled. As I'll say, when I apply it, the blush, I could kind of take it or leave it. And kind of same with the bronzer. I'm not a huge bronzer fiend, but the eyeshadows are pretty nice. And she does sell quads of her eyeshadow, as well as, like, I think cheek palettes that you can pick up. So let me see. The quads normally retail for £6 or about $9. And I'll just run through the prices really quick again, just for your sake. Okay, so a full-size lip gloss is about 7.5 milliliters, retails for £5.99, I guess, or around $9.22. And again, the nail polish I thought was nice. That would be £4.99, which is so weird to say, or about $7.68. The lashes were about £5.50. They would be about $8.45. I wouldn't necessarily recommend the pair that I have, which are the Everyday Flutter lashes, just because I feel like they don't come in enough. Like, they're supposed to be like 3/4 or half lashes or whatever, but I don't know, I just feel like I'm missing some in the middle. A quad, as I mentioned, would be £6 or $9, and this Candy Glam palette was about $21 when I bought it. Can't think of anything else to say. I would say definitely check out the eyeshadows. The lip gloss is nice, and the nail polish really is nice as well. So I think on the whole it's a really solid line, and stay tuned if you want to see how everything came together. Okay, so I've already done my base and my eyebrows, and I'm going to put some of the NARS Pro Prime Smudge Proof eyeshadow base, as I would with any shadow. Okay. And then with this Candy Glam Beauty Essentials palette, let's see what we got. So I'm going to start by taking this kind of, it looks matte, it's going to be really hard to show you. This shade right here called Ballet Slippers. I'm going to take a MAC 239 brush. So just lay that down. Actually it looks like it has a bit of a shimmer to it. So the mirror is definitely usable, I would say. It's not the biggest and it won't stand up on its own, but alright. And then I'm going to take a MAC 226 brush, and I'm going to take Teddy Bear, which looks like a fairly dark brown matte shade. Okay, and what else do we want to do here? Let's take some of this creme brulee, and I'm just going to take the other side of that brush that we used, And creme brulee looks like a shimmery, I don't know, magenta or plum kind of color. And I'm just gonna kind of place that in the outer third. Into the crease. Okay, and then I think I'm gonna trying to get a variety of different shades going without completely muddying up the look. I'm gonna take Snowflake, which is this white, and this is a smoky eye brush by Sephora. So it's just a really small kind of pencil brush. Just give some inner corner highlight. Okay, and then I really want to use a Makeup Geek shadow in the center there, but I'm going to resist. Alright, so I'm going to use my finger back into ballet slippers just to kind of try to get that light shimmery shade to pop a little bit. I'm going to use this brush that I use for eyeliner a lot. This is a MAC 208. And, alright, I'm just going to go into Teddy Bear and smudge a little bit down there. I have to be careful because my eyelashes are really blonde, so it doesn't hide much in the way of shadow. So I'm gonna do, I think I'm just gonna do a regular gel liner. What do I want to use? I'm gonna use Urban Decay Mushroom. And then just take that MAC 208. Of course, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm going to apply lashes, so I probably should have used liquid, but it's alright. Alright, I might apply liquid on top of that, but for now I'm going to curl my lashes, put some mascara on, and then apply the false lashes. So this is the CoverGirl Supersizer. Which I quite like. And then I'm going to put some mascara. This is the Surratt Pointillist. That was a cat that sneezed. I always look so washed out on camera. I'm gonna go ahead and apply this lip gloss. This is in Carousel and it has a little heart. It's cute. So it's sheer. I don't think you get a ton of color payoff. It's almost like a cross between a lip gloss and a balm. It's not sticky, so that's nice. Oh, I forgot this eye shimmer pot. Let's see what this does. And that rhymed. So I think this is like a loose pigment. I don't think it is like a glitter that you really need a sticky base for, but I'm going to use a flat, okay, I'm going to use this. This is actually a concealer brush by Revlon, but it's just like a flat synthetic brush. And I'm going to spray that. Some Fix Plus. And then I think the best way of doing this, I remove the sticker and just gonna, I got some, I don't think there really is a good way of doing this. Okay, well, I got some on there. Let's see how this does. It's kind of a dark color. It's kind of not, I might regret this. Alright, I'm definitely getting some fallout. Alright. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm like a super experienced pigment applier, but this is probably not a product I'll go for. And the color is also just a bit odd. Alright, I'm going to take out the sifter. So now it's just open like that, and try to tap off the excess. Alright, that seemed to be the way to go. I don't know that this color necessarily kind of matches the eye look I had created previously, but piece of fuzz there. But it's pretty. It's kind of a bronze. I think it's actually probably more flattering on me to have more of the brown tones in there as opposed to the red. But I think this is a product you probably want to apply before you do your base. I mean, it's just kind of the nature of a loose product like that. Alright, what else do we have to play with? Lashes. Alright, so I already applied a gloss, so I'm not going to use this one, but there's a blush and a bronzer. So I'm going to try this brush to start off with. This is the MAC 139. It's like a duo fiber, kind of an oval shape almost, just because I'm not sure how pigmented. It does kick up a fair bit of product, and it's pretty pink. So I would say it's definitely pigmented. It's probably a product you want to use a fairly light hand with. I would say the blush to me is, I would almost prefer something sheer that you kind of have to build up. I guess it has decent blendability, but I feel like it's something I need to kind of tone down a little bit. Alright, and then there is the bronzer, which I'm also a little scared of now. Let's see, how do we want to do this? I'm going to take a Wayne Goss 02 brush, which is a tapered natural hair brush, and this looks like a shade I could possibly contour with. We'll see. Not too bad. Has a little bit of a cool tone in it, so it's not like orange. So that's not bad. I think I might actually prefer the bronzer to the blush, just in terms of level of pigment and blendability. Not bad. Okay, and then last but not least, I'll offer the disclaimer that I am not a big lash expert, but these look like they're kind of 3/4 lashes, so a little bit easier, I think. Alright, and there is a glue in here. Doesn't have any kind of label or anything on it, so it looks like, it says like double packaging here somehow. It's kind of nice because then you can maybe stick these back on a little bit easier than some of the other ones. But anyway. Okay, and they have a clear band, and it looks like they are more tapered in the middle, so I want to make sure I get the right one on. Alright, so that's what the little applicator looks like. Alright. Not a fan of this packaging, but alright, and then we'll give that some time to get tacky. Alright, let's see how this does. So, just try to line this up. I don't think it's dry enough. It's one of my biggest pet peeves with eyelashes. So this doesn't look like it's the type of glue that gets kind of that opalescent color when it's ready. So try to just go ahead. Alright, it seemed to work. Hopefully it dries clear eventually. Alright, and then the other one. This one to me doesn't look as like tapered as the other one did. I don't know if that's just my imagination, but alright, so I'm gonna let that dry for a good minute. Alright, so I think they're about even. I almost wish they would come in just like that much more maybe. They stop around here. So I feel like, I don't know, I feel like they're too long to kind of be that short across the lash line. So anyway, there is the finished look. I have to say I'm more impressed than I thought I would be. I wasn't expecting anything tremendous, so good job, Tanya. And yeah, I might check out some more pieces from her sort of permanent collection and other items in the future, because these items have actually kind of impressed me. So I plan to film kind of a comparison between her line, Tanya's line, and Fleur's. So if you are interested in that or other videos from me, please subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.